Good morning, students.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning,
Morning,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Good morning. Okay, so we left with one sum yesterday. This was in relation to finding the cost of equity share capital with growth dividends. Okay. Today also another sum we will do. This will also be related to growth dividend. And here the rate will be given directly to you. In yesterday's sum, the rate was not given directly, but here the rate will be given directly. Okay. So in your screen, you can see the problem number 2. No need to write the question. Let us just read through it. After the class, you will write it in the left space that you will leave now. Okay. All right. So what does it say? The share of XYZ Limited is quoted in the market at rupees 20 currently. Okay. So it is simple. The market price is quoted as rupees 20 at present. The company pays a dividend of rupees 1 per share and the investors expect a growth rate of 5% per year. So the company is paying a dividend per share of rupees 1 and the growth rate of the dividend is 5%. Directly it is given. Number 1 is compute the company's equity cost of capital. This what we will do here. We will just apply the normal formula that you know, dP by MP plus G, and find out the value of cost of equity share capital. Quickly do it. The number 1 under problem 2 Roman 1 you write KE equals to, you will write KE equals to dP by MP plus G. You know this formula, you have written yesterday also we used this formula. It is dP by MP plus G that will be equals to, in place of dP you will write rupees 1 and in place of MP you will write rupees 20. These are directly given. And in place of G, you will write 0.05. Instead of 5%, you will write 0.05. Then you will not make mistake. Okay. You will write 0.05. So what you will get in 1 by 20 means 0.05 again. 1 by 20 means 0.05 plus 0.05. So you will get 0.10. 0.10 means 10%. Okay. You will get 0.05 plus 0.05, that will be equals to 0.10, that is 10%. So your cost of equity share capital is 10%. Understood? It's easy. Now Roman 2, what is it? If the anticipated growth rate is 6% per annum, calculate the indicated market price per share. Now, see, all of you look at the screen. This equation, no, KE equals to dP by MP plus G. This is an equation. If you take it as an equation, and this KE you have calculated here in this number 1, you have calculated the KE, right? Now, for if you know the KE and you know the growth rate given and you know the dP, then you are asked to calculate the indicated market price per share. So what will you do? You will first change this formula. You will first change this formula and keep MP in the left hand side and then solve for it. If you solve it, what will happen? all of you listen to me carefully. Okay, if you use this equation and try to find out the equation or the function for MP, then what will you do? You will have to bring this MP to the left hand side, right? Now before taking this MP separately, you cannot take it because it is in the denominator. So what we will do first we will take this G to the other side. Okay, so we will keep dP by MP equals to KE minus G. That we will do first. All of you write down. In solution number 2, you write we know. In solution number 2, you write we know KE equals to dP by MP plus G. We know KE equals to dP by MP plus G. Next line you write therefore. Next line you write dP by MP equals to KE minus G. dP by MP equals to KE minus G. In next line you will write MP equals to dP by KE minus G. This KE minus G entire term will be in the denominator. So you write dP by KE minus G. Okay. Now you solve for MP. You know that dP is given as 1, dividend per share is 1, divided by KE, which is 10%. In the first solution, in the number 1, you have seen it is 10%, minus G, that is 6%. Let us keep it in percentage now. Afterwards, you can change, or you can change now also, no problem. You can write 0.10 minus 0.06, you can write. That will be equals to 1 by 0.04. That will be equals to 1 by 0.04. That will be equals to 25. 1 by 0.04 is equals to 25. So your new market price per share is 25. Okay. So what is number 3? What was given in number 3? If the company's cost of capital is 8%, now the percentage of cost of capital is also given 8%, and the anticipated growth rate is 5%. Then calculate the indicated market price if the dividend of ₹1 per share is to be maintained. Okay. So you will now again use the same formula. MP equals to dP by KE minus G, and in place of KE you will not now write 8% or 0.08, and in place of growth rate, that is G, you will write 5%. These are given now. So do this. Point number 3, Roman 3 you solve. MP equals to 1. 1 is also given. Dividend per share is to be maintained at 1. So 1 by 8% minus 5%, or you can write 1 by 0.08 minus 0.05. You can write 1 by 0.08 minus 0.05. Thus, it will be equals to 1 by 0.03. Thus, it will be equals to 1 by 0.03. That is equals to rupees 33.33 now. Now, new MP is 33.33. Done? If you have finished, you should tell me. Unmute and tell me.
I'm done.
Done. Okay, very good. Anyone who has not understood, tell me. If anyone is there who has not understood,
I'm done.
done. Okay, very good. All right, so let us do the next sum. In problem number 3, what it is mentioned, a company is planning to raise rupees 20 lakh additional long-term funds to finance its additional capital budget of the current year. That means the capital that is it is planning to generate is rupees 20 lakh. The debentures of the company is to be sold at a 14% net yield basis of company. Are the alternatives being considered by the company? If the alternatives are considered for selling the debentures, then it will be done at a 14% net yield basis. Okay. The company expects to pay a dividend of 5% at the end of the coming year. Now it is planning to pay 5% of dividend. Yes, the expansion is expected to carry the company into a new higher risk class. Now, if it does so, that it is expecting to pay a dividend of 5%, and it is planning to pay sell the debentures also. Whatever expansion it do, it is expected to bring new risk for the company. The required rate expected from the point of the investment community is 16%. So now the required rate expected is going to be 16%. Determine the growth rate of the company which the market is anticipating. Okay, and what management is anticipating. Okay, let us do the number 1 first. Okay, let us do number 1 first. Dividend per share is 5%. Okay, now you see a second. Okay. Now you see that we will have to calculate the, how come it is taking, okay, required rate it is taking at 16%, all right, from the investment point of view. Growth rate we have to calculate. Dividend per share, how it has been calculated? %. No, that means I think some information are missing here. Market price, they have taken 50 and anyone can figure out how this is 5 and how this is 50? Can anyone figure it out? The company is planning to raise 20 lakh. Okay. The debenture of the company to be sold on a 14% net yield basis of the company. Are the alternatives being considered by the company? If it wants to raise 20 lakh, then it can do on two ways. One is you're buying, selling the debentures. Just a second, huh? I'll be back. Priyanka solution. Okay, you leave this sum. Okay, tomorrow I will tell you what something is missing over here. Okay, so wait just for a second. Huh? One important message. Okay, so I will tell you, okay, how to solve this sum and what could be done, or maybe I will just solve and send you the picture by evening. That I will do. Okay, so let us leave it up to here, and tomorrow again we will continue with this. All right. How this 5 and 50 has come, I'm not able to figure it out. I did not see it also before the class. That's why I'm missing some points. Anyways, so give me some time. By evening, I will give you the solution. All right. And if anything is missing here, we can figure it out afterwards. And if you have also figured it out, do tell me if you have any queries. Okay. From 1st of October, I'll be in the college. Okay. If you want to clear out anything, if you have any doubt, if you are saying that you are unable to understand in the online classes, so you want to meet, you can come to the college. Okay. I'll be there in college from 1st of October. All right. I'll be taking the attendance now, so you should unmute and respond. Abhijit, Abhishna,
Present, ma'am.
Anurag,
Yes, ma'am.
Aryan,
Yes, ma'am.
Ashish,
Yes, ma'am.
Ashmita, Vibechna,
Present, ma'am.
Debrupa,
Present, ma'am.
Harshita, Ishika Chaudhary, Ishika Agarwal,
Present, ma'am.
Kajal,
Yes, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Kasak,
Present, ma'am.
Khushi,
Present, ma'am.
Mahima, Mamta,
Present, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Mohit, Muskan Prasad, Muskan Gupta.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Amrita,
Yes, ma'am.
Nidhi,
Present, ma'am.
Nitesh,
Ma'am.
Swarnadeep, Pavan, Prashil, Pratiksha Chetri, Pratiksha Giri, Priyanka,
Present, ma'am.
Pooja,
Present, ma'am.
Rahul, Rajat, Ramkrishna,
Present, ma'am.
Rohit Bansal,
Yes, ma'am.
Rohit Pandey,
Present, ma'am.
Sagar,
Yes, ma'am.
Salina,
Present, ma'am.
Shalini,
Present, ma'am.
Kriti, Siddhant,
Yes,
Saurabh,
ma'am.
Shobhit,
Present, ma'am.
Supriya,
Present, ma'am.
Suraj, Swayam,
Present, ma'am.
Tanya, Vinit. Okay.
I'm
Just
present, ma'am.
excuse me. Yeah, I've given. All right. So I'll just tell you by evening if it is correct and I could not figure it out, or if there's any information missing, that also I'll inform you by evening. Okay. And tomorrow in the class again I will tell you that what is it and what is not, and then we will move on to the next sum. All right. Okay. Then I have finished off quickly today. Yeah.
Call out my name.
Yes, Krijan.